According to these news reports, EA is selling to private equity or private investors to the tune of $55 billion. If finalized, is essentially a record for this style of transaction. And it's a confusing one. It's not public where like Xbox and Microsoft would buy Activision Blizzard. It's a bit more complicated. It doesn't seem good, but there is a lot to it. Of course, from the investment firms buying into this, there are geopolitical and social ramifications, but I could barely even grasp from business sense and a math sense and all that what this even is, what this even means. What does it mean when private equity gobbles up a massive gaming publisher? Why do they do it? How long is it going to take? What actually happens? What happens to game studios? What happens to employees? And what happens to the games we're looking forward to playing? I kind of wanted to get into the nitty gritty of some of this, so I went literally.
When I posted that I'm hanging out with Pavel, a lot of people, fans of his, wrote to me asking if he does, in fact, privately live the disciplined, ascetic life he's known for. No alcohol, stoic mindset, strict diet and exercise, including a crazy amount of daily pull-ups and push-ups, no phone except to occasionally test Telegram features, and so on. Yes, he's 100% that guy, which made the experience of hanging out with him really inspiring to me. I'm grateful for it. And I'm grateful to now be able to call him a friend. This podcast conversation is in parts philosophical about freedom, life, human nature, and the nature of government bureaucracies. And it is also in parts super technical, because to me, it is fascinating that Telegram has a relatively small engineering team and yet is able to basically out-innovate all of its competitors with an insane.
But obviously we have 11, so that was a lie. Introducing the XTM3 from Fantex, micro ATX chassis built for power and performance. Compact yet packed with potential, the XTM3 features support for rear connect motherboards, dedicated radiator space at the top, and triple fan locations at the bottom to help keep your GPU cool. With its innovative layout and sleek, clean design, the XTM3 is ready to take on almost any gaming PC configuration and cooling challenge. Check out the link in the description for more details. So to kind of build upon what I meant about the whole last version of Windows, Microsoft had officially announced, like back in the day, that Windows 10 would be the last version of its traditional operating system, and the decision reflects a shift towards continuous updates and models, where Windows will evolve over time rather than have these major updates. If you go back to 2015 or so when Windows 10 first came out, that was what scared a lot of people into thinking that there was going to be a subscription-based operating system. Like Windows is going away, but now it's going to be a
I can't be the first one to make you feel weird about it.
No, I guess not.
Wearing sunglasses and a big bushy beard, Phoenix mumbled awkwardly through the discussion, causing the host to take verbal shots at him.
What can you tell us about your days with the Unabomber?
While this turned out to be a spoof for his mockumentary, I'm Still Here, the media genuinely believed Phoenix was having a breakdown, and producers stayed away from him.
But you're not going to act anymore?
No.
Huh. Why is that?
I don't know.
The actor admitted in a later interview that the quality of scripts sent to entice him had vastly dropped after the stunt. It took several critically acclaimed projects to put Phoenix's career back on track.
Thank you for letting me come on the show.
Yes, well, we've been dying to have you back a year and a half.
Number 19, Belle Gibson.
Are you prepared?
Like him more? Really?
No, he's better at her and talking. He's better at talking. Like the whole thing is not like who's a better government. Look, the guy who was the fucking host of The Apprentice is the president of the United States for the second time. Like this doesn't nothing.
I'm back, baby.
Nothing makes any sense.
No,
so it's like the system is like. It's a goofy system. It's a popularity contest to see who controls the nukes.
Right.
It makes no sense.
Who controls the nukes? I just feel like lefties and righties don't like him.
You're right.
Both people don't like him.
But there's no choices other than him on the left, and the people on the left are only going to vote on the left, and that's it. Unless some Mamdani guy comes out of left field. And
Is that the New York guy?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
He's going to win. He's going to win.
The Mamdani guy. What was his policy? What did he run on?
He ran on everything. Rent control, stabilized rent. He's going to tax the rich people way more than before. But businesses are going to run out of that place.
But I read your book because my dear friend Nupa told me that I should, and
every now and again, I would see you come up on my feed. I don't spend much time on Instagram anymore, but when I did, I just felt like you were having a different conversation. And it's not that I have stopped doing interviews because I want to hide myself away. I think it's because I wanted to be able to have a certain type of conversation that I didn't seem able to find a space for. And so I called Nooper and said, I think I just reached out to Jay to see if he would let me come and do his